Wow, what a night that was. It's 20 to 8, so I think I might get up, packed away. It was raining a few hours ago. That wind last night, wow, unbelievable, honestly unbelievable. I didn't actually get any more clips of the wind. Maybe I should have, I just didn't want to fill the video up with clips of my ugly mug. But just constantly all through the night, just really strong winds. Not that the tent can't handle. Well, I guess I'll get out the tent now and see if there's been any damage. But the tent's still up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm really impressed. Really am. So I'm gonna get packed away anyway. So catch you soon. So good morning from Bleaberry Tarn. It's not raining. It's not very windy. I'm happy. The tent, very impressed. Views, very impressed. Looking a bit cloudy over towards Keswick, but it's only early, not even 8 o'clock yet, so hopefully the weather will sort itself out soon. But wow. This is one of my new favourite tarns, like just all them mountainous, craggy bits up there. Whew. So yeah, I'm gonna get packed away anyway and start making my way down towards Buttermere. You know how it is, people. No trace, no case. It's actually just started spitting as well. This is why my little rule is, if I wake up and it's not raining, I'm getting out that tent and I'm packing away. Nothing worse than packing away in like a storm. Trying to control your tent even when it's getting all wet and you're packing away a wet tent. My tent was dry, to be honest, when I was packing it away, so I'm happy about that. Don't want to be carrying the extra weight of a load of wet gear. So yeah, Bleaberry Tarn, it has been a pleasure. I'll definitely be coming back. Like I said, there's just not that much flat ground. I mean, I didn't actually sleep too well, to be honest. It wasn't just because of the wind. It was more just because how uneven the floor was, and I sleep on my front knee and my sides, but with like my arm under my pillow, and kept waking up with a dead stiff arm because just the floor was so uneven, and whichever way I put my head, it was further down than my feet. My feet were higher up than my head, and yeah, there was just a massive dip on each end of the floor, to be honest, but I still slept, I still feel fresh, and I made up that the tent handled them winds so well. Got some good clips as well, which is nice. So yeah, like I said, heading down there towards Buttermere. I'll put my rubbish bag in the bin, of course. Just a shame it's actually so early, because I wouldn't have minded a little pint. It's only 20 to 9 now and the booze is open at 12, isn't it? So somehow I think I'll be down at Buttermere maybe an hour and a half, so I will be waiting around for another hour and a half if I really do want a pint, if not more. So probably just start heading back towards Keswick, to be honest. Today's not going to be the longest day. Obviously it's scouting out a camp spot as well. Like I said, could go up them there and along and down, or I could just go through the valley. So I think I'll make up my mind on once I get to Buttermere. Hopefully this rain doesn't get any worse, because although it's expected, I do prefer it when it's not raining. Hike up there, the absolute lethal mofo. So anyone who's not done it, to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it. Fair enough, getting up the top of it, but going down that side, I went down to Bleaberry Tarn, lethal. It was getting to the point where I was just kind of like accepting my fate and thinking, I'm just going to have to skid down it. was pretty crazy. But yeah, nice little path down to Buttermere anyway. I'm taking me time. You know, I doubt it's going to take me 3 hours and 10 minutes, but we'll see, eh? Even if I've got to wait by Buttermere for an hour, it might be worth it for a pissy Australia. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Absolute views of Buttermere there. Robinson as well. Sail Beck over to the right. Oh. Cannot get enough of these views, and it's not even raining anymore, so I'm really happy about that. Especially if I am going to be waiting for a pissy Australia. I don't want to be waiting in the pissing damn rain. Even more pissed thinking then, oh please don't take me all the way to the other end of the lake, but all trails comes to save the day once again. I can't believe I used to use Google Maps to try and navigate the wilderness. I mean, insane. Still managed it, like, did take a few wrong turns, sorry Dan and Tom. But all trails, just like, yeah, path there, path there, path there. If you don't have it, get it, it's brilliant. I mean, it seems like a lot of people have got it. I think I was late to the party getting all trails, to be honest, but I definitely recommend it. I'm still on the free trial as well, because no one likes paying for stuff, especially me. Oh yeah, lovely morning views. Oh, there's the old camp spot. Yes, now. If you haven't watched my video there, Crummock Water, give it a watch. That was a good old windy night. I think I can actually see a tent there. Well, they've done well getting that. Good spot. To be honest, I've never been there and seen anyone else there. I did see someone's post on Facebook a day after I was there. I was thinking, bloody hell, if only you were there a day before, you would have had a neighbour. So yeah, it's like Bleaberry, you know, seems not very popular, which is good. You don't really want to be going to like a Red Tarn like the last time, where there was another 12 tents all making an absolute racket. You know, I like to have a nice early night when I'm on these trips, especially if I've been walking 10 plus miles a day. But yeah, Bleaberry Tarn, if you think your tent could take you, defo take your tent there. As I said, can't wait to do Scales Tarn again. Just, that's Blencathra, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. Check it out, my last video. You'll see the weather's a little bit nutty there. But it'd definitely be a good test for the new tent. So, I'll have to get myself there one day. It's just, it's quite out the way, Blencathra. That's what I liked about it though, it just seemed a lot quieter than all these other mountains around the likes of Buttermere. Even like Cap Bells, you know, it can get quite busy. But hardly seen anyone really around Blencathra the way I went up, so I think if you do get yourself there, you'll be the only one on the tarn. Maybe everyone else is sensible. Well, yeah, as my old tent broke there, I think it would be rude to not continue the mission and take my new tent there. So, like I said, I will be fitting that into one of the future trips. Maybe get a skidor in there as well. Not sure where I could camp around there, to be honest, but I'll figure something out. First person of the trip mentioned me face. I did warn her about red pike, and she was like, did you do that on red pike? So I told her I was basically sliding halfway down the fucker, and I was like, nah, I fell off my bike. But she looked like she knew what she was doing. She had all the gear and that, but I'm not sure if it'd be any easier walking up that stuff or getting down. At least if you're sliding down, you can kind of like surf down the mountain. Going up there, it'd just be like walking on a fucking treadmill, or them stairs in the gym, just going nowhere. But good luck to her anyway. Red pike though, oh, I was a little bit nervous on there yesterday, so maybe we'll cover that one another day without the backpack. We'll see, eh? I think that one, if it is filmed, it'd definitely be a GoPro job. Obviously, I'm not writing off getting a body-worn camera. I mean, it would be brilliant. You know, I could film all the dangerous bits then. I just prefer to have both of my hands free on the dangerous bits. Because I'm not that, you know, my bollocks aren't that big, unfortunately. But, yeah. Should be a path taking a left down towards the lake soon. Can't see it, like, but can't be bothered walking all the way to the end of Buttermere. What a horrible path it is. This is so uneven, just not nice on the feet. You know what, I'm just so happy that it's dry, because I reckon these would be so slippy if it was wet. Just got to be dead careful where you step, because you don't want to twist an ankle or slip. You know, this is being placed here, obviously, so fair play to the geezers who done it, but would you make it a bit flatter for the next one, please? Damn. I hope them clouds piss off and I get a nice bit of raise today. Like I said, once again, another brilliant trip weather-wise, cannot complain. The only rain was this morning, and it must have been about 5 in the morning, and I woke up and the tent was dry, so it mustn't have been too heavy. You know, keep it like that for all of today, what's left of tomorrow, and I'm gonna go home very, very happy once again. Honestly, I think I'm like some sort of good luck charm in the lakes, because honestly, the past like must be 6 times I've come now, the weather's just being immaculate. Not even like a drop of rain, and if there has been, it's been like a little spitting shower for like 5-10 minutes, if that, or it's been when I've been in the tent, and that you know, that doesn't really matter, does it? If it was pissing down now, I'd be like, you know, just part of the lakes, innit? But wow, once again, thank you, Lakes Lords, you've absolutely blessed me again. We down, baby. Jeez. Buttermere. No stranger to this channel. Just sat on this log. And yep. What is the point in that, eh? Why would you bag up dog shit and just leave it in the bag? Might as well just leave the fucking shite on the floor. At least then it'll degrade. Anyway. People, they're so bloody stupid. Does amaze me. Some people, anyway. Oh yeah, Buttermere. Lovely. So that there's Fleetwith Pike. Kind of went over that yesterday, to be honest. Not all the way to the top, but it takes you round to Haystacks along there, and then we went up High Crag, High Style, well, Seat first, Seat, High Crag, High Style, and then Red Pike. Pretty sure Red Pike is possibly that one. To be fair, could be this one. Doesn't look red enough though. Maybe that's High Style as well. But there's a waterfall coming down from the top there, so I'm guessing that's coming from the tarn. You know how it is, people. Into the bin. Easy. So, the tarn was just up there. That was the rock face I was looking at last night. Oh. Well, I feel like a proper pisshead. Just waited an hour and a half outside the cafe over there. I was watching me watch. As soon as that watch turned 12, made my way over to the pub. Hit the door open, and I was just waiting outside the door. I was like, oh, I hope this isn't bad pisshead behaviour, is it? And the woman was like, haha. Well, she's fit as well, to be fair. But, oh, well deserved bevy. Nice view. And I can have a sit down poo after, which I'm really looking forward to the rural shite I had yesterday. Wasn't the most pleasant one I've ever had. As soon as the bevy's purchased, the sun comes out. Might have to do this more often. So yeah, that's High Crag. Obviously one up there yesterday. That one's High Style. One up there yesterday. Oh, let me get a better view of Red Pike. Red Pike. That one. Like I said, Tarn just in between there. What a spot. So yesterday when I was lying down, looking at all this, was just there. Doesn't do it justice on the camera, but that is, whew, that's high that. Bevy finished. Back on the road. Oh. Checking out some new path I've never done before. It's quite nice. To be honest, not sure if we're going to do any summits today. I could, but it just kind of takes me away from ideal camping spots. Unless I went back on myself after doing a summit, which, you know, is a little bit pointless in my eyes. Oh, obviously it'd be good content, but you know, it's not just all about the mountains and the summits. I like going in between valleys as well and seeing what's about. I mean, I'm liking the look of this. As long as I'm near some running water tonight, I'm going to be happy. Basically, if I went up to the mountains on the left, that'd take me towards Grisdale Pike, Causey Pike, I think one of them is called, down the bottom towards Keswick, and that's pretty much. Well, I've just been talking to myself for about 2 minutes. I thought it was recording. Anyway, as I said, I could have gone to the left up there, gone towards Grisdale Pike. That would have brought me down towards Keswick, so not too many camp spots. I could have gone to the right, up Robinson, Dalehead, could have gone to Dalehead Tarn, but it seems that Dalehead Tarn is quite a popular spot. Last time I was there, people were setting up quite early. There's not that much space to set up as well, because around the Tarn is quite sloppy. No one wants to be camping on slop. So what I thought was, just follow this path into the valley. Don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'm sure I'll find a camp spot on the way. The time is 20 to 1. That is kind of why I waited an hour and a half to get a beer before, because I was thinking today's not going to be the biggest day. I don't want to be setting up at 2 o'clock. So, I think even if I set up at 4, 5, I think I'll be lucky to be setting up that late, let's say. I don't think it's going to be the biggest day today, but, you know, I just fancy a chilled one, to be honest. And it's not all about climbing the mountains and the peaks, it's also about checking what's in between all this beauty, you know what I mean? So, I'm just going to follow this path, see where it takes me. Potentially scout out a little camp spot further towards Keswick. So, I'll check in with you soon. I feel like I don't have much woodlands content on this channel, so there we go. So what's funny, there's actually a few places not too far away from where I live like this, so it doesn't really feel too lakesy at the moment, but I'm not complaining. I'm not torturing myself climbing up them mountains. As much as I love it with the big bag, oof, it does get to you sometimes. Yeah, where am I meant to go now? Bridge there. Path there. I do know, I need to be heading. Oh wow, I can see a big path going up that mountain there. Need to be going them ways anyway. There's the road, so I have a feeling going up there is going to take me up that bad boy. Let me consult all trails. Here we go. Nice and steep. One last video before my phone dies. pretty spectacular views still. So yeah, I'm just on this path. See where the bloody hell it takes me. Loving this path. So up there, that's the tarn where I woke up this morning. Obviously came down the path, over Buttermere, stopped at the boozer. Now I'm walking along this path, which is a lovely path, I'm not gonna lie. Jeez. Just walking in the valleys. I love it, you know, I love valleys, mate. Camp spots as well. Obviously it is too early now, but you know, that's why I'm walking down here, because I'm expecting in a few hours to see somewhere like that and go, yeah, do you know what? I'll set up for the night. It'll be more ideal and more private than my first night. I don't really want to be pitching in a farmer's field. Don't use it now. I won't use it at all. So here's some selfie stick shots. Honestly, I've been thinking I might not even bring it on my future trips, but it actually packs down quite small. It's not a bad piece of kit. I just wanted to get a selfie stick shot with that in the background. Yeah. So yeah, you get a good idea of where I am now. I wish my arm was this long and other parts of my body, but we won't go into that. But look at that. Perfect views, people. We're heading that way, so I'll update you soon. Nice style nearly out of sight now. There's a nice breeze along this valley. Oh. So yeah, I can see the path vaguely going along this way. It's looking a bit wonky up there, so hopefully this still is the path. There is one going that way, but I think staying closer to the water is probably the wisest idea, you know. Could come across a camp spot at any point and go, do you know what? Fuck it. So that's what we're doing, following this little path. Can't wait to see what's on the other side as well. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see Keswick on the other side of there. So, and I can't get fish and chips off my mind. So I know Portinscale is the nearest village to most likely where I'll be staying. So I might have a little gander in Portinscale for a little chip shop. Even if it's just chips and curry sauce, that'll do me for now. Like, oh, just can't stop thinking about curry sauce and chips. Do you know what? Fuck it, fish, chips and curry sauce. I've got to have it. Even though I'll probably have it again tomorrow, but I think I deserve it, to be honest. I think I can just about see it. Just up there. So, not gonna lie, it is a little bit dangerous walking along here because it's not the most even. Seen a few dead sheep. If they can't do it, whew, I'm a little bit worried. So, look at them two there. Hello. Might just head up to the path, to be honest. Either way, it's up and down, up and down, up and down, all along this wavy bit until I get to there, or just up and along the path and straight. So, let's go up. The thing is with walking through valleys, you never really know whether you're on the path or the path of a sheep where he's just been walking along and eating his way through the grass. But I do know I've got to go up in between them, so I'm not exactly heading in the wrong direction. I just might have to gain some elevation fast when I get over there. But I did walk up a bit, obviously, from the stream down there, and just like this to me looks like a path, you know what I mean? Looks like either someone's walked on it or the sheep's been eating his way through it. So yeah, we'll get there eventually. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's on the other side and across some sort of path, but according to all trails, it's not a path. Jeez, look at them sheep there just chilling on the side. Mad mofos. Some right by the top as well. Crazy sheep. I just heard a dog barking over there anyway, which I guess is a good sign. Civilization on the brink. Amazing though, being able to see where I woke up this morning, just up there. And yeah, fair bit of distance, few miles. I didn't expect this to take me so long, obviously trekking through all them weeds and slop. Probably wasn't the best idea, but probably quicker than going up these basically over the Grisdale range and down. Good well I've done that, but like I said, I am hoping that we might find a decent camp spot near some water pretty soon. I mean, it's still quite early, it's not even 2 o'clock yet, it's 10 to 2, but another 2 hours of walking, I wouldn't mind setting up, you know what I mean? But just going over them bad boys, it wouldn't really bring me down anywhere suitable, so I'm just going to rest for a few more minutes, might have another cheese wrap, and then carry on up there. Well, I can't imagine many people come this way. Just having a little chill. Thought I'd put my jacket on because I swear I can start to feel it spitting a little bit, but water coming down there. A few sheep chilling. As long as the sheep are about, I feel safe. If there's no sheep, it must be too dangerous for them as well. But I'm thinking now it might just be up here. I'm pretty sure there's a path just up there, so I'm going to stick to the grass as much as I can. So yeah, I'll update you when I hopefully get up to the path in one piece. You may be thinking to yourself, didn't you learn your lesson after Swirl Edge? No, I didn't. I always learn the hard way. I haven't fell and injured myself yet, so... Oh. But yeah, that was a tough little incline. I can see the path there as well. So, I guess staying alongside the river didn't go too well, but... Oh well. Or the stream, I should say. But yeah, on the path now. Just gonna have a little 2-minute break and then carry on, see what's on the other side. Can still see me camp from this morning. Amazing. But yeah, hasn't started pissing it down yet, so I might take my jacket off again, to be honest. It's only just the finest. Not even sure if you could class it as rain. Probably just moisture in the air. Yeah, I'm taking my jacket off, screw it. So I'm pretty sure Keswick is just down there. Let's check it out. Pretty sure that there is Cat Bells. So nearly back where we started, eh? Can't complain. It's not been the longest mooch. Like I said though, I'm very tempted to go into Port and Scale. See if there's any chippies, because I'm not sure if I can wait till tomorrow, you know. Cat Bells confirmed. I did see a decent spot just back there, but it is 25 to 3, so even though no one's going to complain around here, I still think it's a bit early. I'll just be sat around bored for hours, you know what I mean? I've even been thinking, even if I get down here in the next hour, I'll probably be bored then. Should I walk into Keswick? Should I think about camping somewhere around there? The Rigg maybe? I guess you'll see in the title. Starting to see some nice little camp spots now down there, but I can be there in 10 minutes. It's 2:45, so obviously no one's going to bother me there. It is actually really nice spot. Looks flat. We'll wait and see what's around the corner, because I'm pretty sure on the first night I wasn't far away from them fields where I camped anyway, so obviously I don't want to be too close to my other spot, but I do hope there's a chippy somewhere nearby, honestly, even though I've still got amazing pasta and sauce on me. Big surprise there. You know, I could feast on pasta and sauce, or I could go for something different. I think I'd rather have some fish and chips, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I do love me pasta and sauce, maybe today wasn't a big enough hike for me to be craving the pasta and sauce so much. But let's see where around this little corner of the mountain takes me. Hopefully somewhere near a chippy and a nice village. Come from up there. A nice water source, a nice bit of flat ground. More flat ground there. I'm tempted, you know. I am tempted. I might just, even though I hate going back on myself, I might just see what is around this corner. See if I can get any signal, because if there's a chippy on Porton Scale, I'm bloody tempted to go there, even though it's probably going to happen. Nah, do you know what? Fuck the chippy, I'll just get one tomorrow, because it could be 3 miles to Porton Scale, which I think it is, so that'll be 3 miles back. With the bag, backpack, well, that is the same thing. Just with the bag arsed, you know what I mean? So it's looking like could be there, could be there. I think I might just carry on for a little bit, see where it brings us out, because I do think this is a winner right here. If we go around this corner here, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot more out in the open, possibly farmers' fields. Not really ideal. Not a bad view for the camp, so I think I've decided I'm going to go here. Obviously there's the water right there, so I can eat all the pasta in the world. Happy days. I feel like I need to fill up on a bit of food, to be honest. All set up, dinner time it is. Spaghetti today instead of pasta, what a nice surprise. Sauce again. Hey, and there's the tent and the view. Very nice. I've got to be careful with this water because I have found remnants of a dead sheep in it. So I'm making sure, well, I've already filled up my water sacks, let's say, a bit further upstream, just so I don't forget. I'm just hoping if I do fill up again, I don't do it there because there's a sheep jawbone just chilling there in the water. So yeah, I think after dinner I will go a little bit more upstream again and get some fresh water. As of now, just waiting for the water to boil. I'll get my spaggy on the go. There's Cat Bells. There's High Spy. Focus. There we go. And there's a tea bag right next to me tent, so that's always a good sign, you know, of a good camp spot, you know, remnants of a wild camper. I must say though, there's loads of sheep shit around here. Loads. I'm not really bothered about sheep shit, to be honest, but when it's pretty much everywhere, when I'm trying to set up my tent and I've got to like flick it out the way with the tent pegs, you know what I mean? It's like, oh. But it's better than wild camper shit, I guess. If there's any Italians watching, please don't kill me. I did have to split the spaghetti into 3 different, you know what I mean? I suppose that'd only be 2 breaks. But yeah, it all fits in the pan, it's all cooking easily. I actually do that at home as well, just to really piss you Italian people off. I am so sorry. So if anyone wants to know where I am, because I do actually really like this spot. There's Scar Crags there, and Ard Crags. I'm just in the valley in between. You know, fresh running water. Should be a bit of a wind tunnel as well, which should be a good little test again for the tentage. Looking forward to it. So just on the other side of them is like Grisdale Pike and all that. I'm pretty sure like the Grisdale mine and that's on the other side of them. So you know, it's not too foreign to where I've been before. But when I was planning this trip, I was thinking about camping somewhere along here. So I'm glad that I've managed to get set up. It's a decent spot, quite a bit of flatlands. Yeah, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy. Bon appetit, my friends. Anyway, if anyone likes to do stuff on a budget like myself, 28p, that spaghetti is 28p. And that'll do you 2 servings as well, so it's technically 14p per serving. And who the bloody hell's going to complain with that? Get any sauce you want. I just get that out of the kitchen cupboard, to be honest. But, you know what I mean, can't complain with that. People are paying like £5 for a ration pack, which probably taste like shit, I'm not gonna lie. I've never tried one, maybe they don't, but I'd rather have one of these for 28p, do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, another shot of the beautiful tent. What a view I've got to eat me dinner to, eh? Love it. You know what time it is. Exploring with Owen time. I'm going up that path. I will be doing it tomorrow, but won't mind getting a bit of signal. Can't get any signal here, obviously, so I'm just gonna see if I can get to the tip of there and see if I can see Keswick and that, and then should be able to get a wee bit of signal. You gotta notice that, eh, before filling up. Some sheep ribs. Tasty. Cheers. Beautiful. The tent, that is. I don't know what has been roaming these fields, but bloody hell. Jeez. Whatever's been scranning on this ain't showing no mercy. I hope they don't like humans. And I hope me Helm 1 protects me. It can protect me against the elements, but can it protect me against the fucking sheep murderer? Guess we'll find out. Could be another interesting night, fellas. Look at that there for a spot though, eh? Nice and out the wind. Just gotta hope the ground doesn't erode and fall on top of you. Well, yeah, I've been walking for like a good 5 minutes now. Yeah, I do have signal, but 4G is quite shit, so gonna carry on. Defo looks like I'm getting closer to them fields I kept on the first night. So I am glad that I set up there, and now I've been presented with some prime Lake District slop. Always got to go for the high grounds. I know people who just walk right through that and then moan about having wet boots. Just got to be wise and go for the high grounds. So yeah, Cap Bell's there. Should be starting to see them fields coming up soon. So hopefully I get a nice bit of data, and I am walking on an appetite for my second round of food, which you can't see me first person in about 4 hours. I actually forgot humans actually existed. This is definitely one of the less popular paths going to Buttermere, but some fella just whizzed past on his electric bike. Hopefully he didn't nick me tent. It's easy to put up. Maybe you can't put it down that quick, but I guess we'll find out when I get back. Not sure if you can see him in the distance there. Not pedalling very hard since he's on an electric bike. Cheating that. Didn't catch me on an electric bike when I rode 130 miles in one day. Liverpool to Leeds. No. I do things properly, innit? Tell you what, you will never appreciate a walk as much as after taking off one of them big heavy rucksacks after carrying it for a few days. Like, oh, I feel free. I just feel like I could walk now until I pass out. It's just effortless with that backpack. Oh. So that's why tomorrow I am looking forward to not the biggest trek back into Keswick. But yeah, I mean, this is turning into a bit of a trek now. I'm just keep thinking, oh yeah, the mountain will stop soon, and then walking around even more and more. But you know what? What time is it? 25 to 5. I've still got like another 2 hours of daylight. Laughing. I could be gone for an hour and a half and it won't even matter. No one's gonna mess with me shit, because people don't do that, and no one comes down here evidently. So, oh, nearly fell then. So yeah, I'm just happy to have the bag off me back and just to be able to float around. I'm loving it. I'm grateful that I set up there, because none of this along here is really campable. So, whew, thank God I used me nuts at the right time then. I mean, when I seen the tea bag on the floor, I was like, yeah, it's got to be here. If someone else is being camping here, it's obviously a decent spot. I wonder if they knew there was half a sheep in the water though. I wonder if they're still alive, that's the question. But you know, surely a bit of sheep water won't do too much harm. Luckily, like I said, I got my water a bit further upstream. Let's just hope Mr. Dead Sean hasn't been washed down the stream and he's got other parts of himself upstream, because otherwise I will be drinking Sean water. But well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow, won't we, when I'm on the bog for fucking 10 hours. We're really getting into civilization now. I see a road. You know, I'd never wish for a big 5G mast, but wouldn't mind using a bit of data right now. But you know, I'm sure once I get around this little bit, which I hope's finally ending, because I've definitely walked about a mile now, then I should be able to get a bit of signal. But, oof. Follow the water, eh? 4.5 miles to Buttermere. That's the path anyway. Nice little lay-by as well to park up. So even if you did fancy a little one-night wild camp and you didn't want to walk too far from the car, park there, walk up there for a mile, and there you are at my spot. So I'm hoping if I walk around here a little bit, hoping I won't get run over for one. I'm also hoping I might get just a smidge of data. So, catch up with you soon if my phone doesn't die. Where I started this adventure, or where I started filming, pretty sure it was just in one of them fields there, because I went up there, up Cap Bells. Wow. So, high spy there, that one in the clouds, I'm assuming. Can't really see beyond, but views, it's not raining, and it's not going to be such a trek to Keswick tomorrow. Yeah, so pretty sure I'll just be going back along the fields there and then along the bottom of Cap Bells. Or to be fair, if I just walk along here, probably take me the same way. And I've got me 4G now, so I'm happy. A nice view to enjoy it too as well. Mi casa. Love the lakes, eh? I mean, you can just leave your stuff for hours, probably days, and it'd just be untouched. Whereas if you put a tent up around ours, it'd be getting burnt in the first 10 minutes, no matter of whether you were in it or not. But look at that, eh? Everything there still, I hope. Round 2 on this grand front. Still a few hours of daylight, I reckon. Maybe an hour, maybe an hour. Time is 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'd give it an hour, maybe half an hour. Then yeah, after this, God knows what I'm going to do, to be honest. Probably just chill in the tent, might watch back a few of the videos. Probably an early night, probably an early dart tomorrow as well. Probably go spoons, have a nice poo, then fish and chips, then the bus home. You know, obviously it hasn't been the hardest trip, but I'm going to have to recover for, I think I'm coming back next Friday, maybe Saturday. I'll be coming with Jeffers, then me mate, so it'd be good to get him on the channel. Like I said, we'll be doing Scarfell. Pretty sure it'll both be our first time doing Scarfell. I can't remember whether he's done it or not, but excuse me, it's going to be a good trip. So yeah, I'd just like to say, if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me on the journey, and I hope you can tune in for more future endeavours. And if you've not already watched my previous videos, go check them out. Especially Sail Tarn. And then you'll get a good idea why I bought this tent. So yeah, Good evening from a valley somewhere in the lakes. My question is, are you extra sauce or a little bit less sauce? Me, always being extra sauce. You can never have too much pasta sauce. Oof, nearly a whole packet of spaghetti I've eaten now. Bloody hell. Another reason why, sorry about my feet, another reason why I think Mountain Warehouse is a load of shit. Just replaced the batteries, fresh batteries. This is the third trip it's been on. It was working last night. Like I said, I've just changed the batteries. What the fuck? Mountain Warehouse. Fucking shit, honestly. Absolute shit brand. Good morning. I actually did get a little bit scared last night. Weren't off the weather. Weird situation. Honestly, Achodea. See, this is where I'm starting to question my own sanity, to be honest. First night, I remember I told you on the first video when I was here that I swear I could hear a dog growling outside the tent early hours of the morning. So yeah, I did think that happened, but early hours of this morning, I swear I could hear someone walking along the footpath. I could hear someone walking along stones, basically. And yeah, it got closer to the tent anyway, so like I swear I was awake during this. Because anyway, I ended up getting me Swiss Army knife out of my bag. Thinking, geez, is someone coming to kill me here? I know it sounds ridiculous and that. But the steps were definitely getting closer to the tent. And we're like walking around the tent. Then I ended up hearing a zip. Like, I wasn't sure whether it was the front of me tent which got unzipped or whatever. But it wasn't anyway. So that makes me think, is this like me in some kind of like sleep paralysis, or because I've had sleep paralysis before, and you like see things, you maybe hear things, whatever. But I was thinking, like, Jesus Christ, is someone coming to murder me? So it got me thinking, I'm not sure if there's like a ghost or something which goes around, maybe like terrorising wild campers around this area, because where I am now, I'm not too far from where I was on the first night, where I thought I heard the dog growling. So maybe there's someone who's died with the dog or whatever, and they just maybe just roam the area. The spirit of them roams the area. But like, I generally did get me Swiss Army knife out my bag, and I was ready to like go into attack mode. Not like I wanted to do that. I'd never want to do that, but if it means like protecting me from a murderer, then obviously I'd do it. But if anyone else has experienced anything like this, please drop it in the comments. So yeah, I'll let you know exactly where I am, and I'm gonna have to Google it. So, you know, there might be like some ghost or something which roams the area, but I could generally hear whatever it was walking along the footpath and then walking around me tent, and it was scary. Like, I didn't even want to move, you know what I mean? I didn't want to move in case this thing heard that I was inside, so I was dead slowly grabbing to me bag and getting me Swiss Army knife out. So little story for you there is anyway. Maybe I'm losing me marbles, I don't know, but 2 occasions on this trip now around the same area where I've heard something by me tent, you know what I mean? So, like I said, drop it in the comments if anything has ever happened to you like this, because it was actually quite scary, to be honest. So, I just checked in the valley between Ard Crags, Scar Crags, and next to Ard's Crags there's Causey Pike as well. So somewhere down that valley there. I'm not sure if anyone else has camped here, whether they've experienced anything the same or... yeah, it was weird. Not the worst spot in the world. Did have some nice sun blaring down before, but I just decided to go behind the clouds again. Still nice and early. It's only 9:05. Should be a 2-hour walk into Keswick maybe. I'm hoping maybe my tent might dry off a little bit in the meantime. Don't know, the rain's been on and off spitting. But I'm really impressed of how the water just sits on top of the tent as well. You can kind of just shake it off. That's what I've been doing anyway. But as the spitting keeps happening, there's more going on here. So I'm probably just thinking, you know what? Just get packed away, dry the tent out when I get home. And get to Keswick, go spoons, maybe have a poo. And then get some fish and chips and start heading home. So today's not going to be the most exciting day in the world, nor was yesterday. But it's all part of the mission, I guess, you know. And I just want to say, if anyone wants to get a Helm one, just do it. Pull the trigger. Honestly, I'm so impressed. They're meant to be 250 quid. Little story for you. I paid 180, and then I messaged the eBay store saying, "Oh, I don't suppose it'll come in time for Friday, will it?" So he messaged me back saying, "Oh, no, you're gonna have to buy expedited delivery," or whatever that means. I guess that means express delivery. And they never said, "Oh, would you like us to cancel the order?" or blah 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 blah. They just cancelled the order. And the reason it was 180 is because I had a 10% off voucher. So I basically used the 10% off voucher. And then when I went to go buy it again off the same store, I said, "Could you apply the 10% off?" And they said, "Oh, no, that's something eBay apply once you've had it in your basket for so long, or once you've been watching it for so long." So I was just like, sound. So I reckon they basically done that just so they could get the extra 20 quid. And the express delivery would have arrived on the same day, Saturday, as it was going to anyway, which was another £20. So I just bought it from another store. I was like, you know what, the 20 quid sounds, forget about it. So I paid 200 for it in the end, and express delivery got it to me on Friday, and it was £3.50. You know what I mean? And the other store was trying to charge me 20 quid, and it would have arrived on Saturday anyway, the same as the normal delivery. I was just like, you scamming bastards. So yeah, either way, I paid 200 quid for it, still 50 quid off the retail. I don't have the footprint. I'm using the footprint for my old tent, but still very impressed, honestly, really impressed. So if anyone's looking for a mid-tier tent, you know, obviously there's other reviews on the internet. I'd look at them too. I wouldn't just watch this video. But from my opinion, in these 3 nights, I've really enjoyed sleeping in it. It handled the wind really well at Bleaberry Tarn. Obviously last night wasn't too windy. It was rainy. Absolutely fine in the rain. First night, no problems as well. So the Helm Compact 1 gets a thumbs up from Outdoors with Owen. Outdoor with Owen, because some bastard already took outdoors. So yeah, I thought I might as well show you now. It's got a few different features. The little clip at the bottom, so the door doesn't blow open in strong winds. Zip from the top. Very nice. When I actually first set it up, I was like, wow, where's the door? It just blends in so much. I was like, because I never checked the tent before I brought it. I was thinking, oh God, I hope I haven't got a faulty one with no door. But I located the door anyway, there where the grey flap is. I just love the look of it. You know, the angles on it mean it can handle the wind so well. Don't get me wrong, once again, I don't have the best pitch on it. I think to have the best pitch of any tent, you do need flat ground. I mean, this bit here shouldn't be so saggy, but I reckon that's down to the ground I'm on. But yeah, I just like how everything's colour coordinated as well. Red pole goes through there with the red. Blue pole goes through there with the blue. I like the yellow guy lines. It's just, you know, very nice and colourful. Two nice big vents there, and obviously that side too, so the ventilation is pretty good. Obviously it's got the two nice big vestibules. I really like the one on the other side, to be honest. That's where I keep my bag. I'm really impressed with that. So yeah, there's many more positives to this tent. Like I said, the water just sits on top of it. Just give it a little shake off. So yeah, it's got a 4,000 hydrostatic heads rating, which is pretty good, to be honest. I think my last tent was only 3,000. The ground, let's not call it a footprint, don't have the footprint, but the ground sheet of the tent is 5,000 hydrostatic heads. So realistically, you don't even need a footprint for it, but on my old tent, I did get a few holes in the bottom of it. So that's why I thought, you know what, I'll use, the footprint for my old tent. So yeah, really impressed. Obviously, if you know, Terra Nova is a decent brand when it comes to tents. Some of their tents are like 600 quid, so obviously Wild Country is the budget brand by Terra Nova, but obviously they know how to make tents, you know what I mean. It was between this and an MSR. My mate Jeff has got an MSR. He'll be bringing that on the next trip, so it'll be good to see him side by side. Hopefully we get some nice wins, see how they both handle it. Don't get me wrong, the MSRs have gone up in price quite a bit as well. I remember he got his MSR for, I think he said 160. Honestly, I couldn't find one for under 250. And loads of them were like 350 as well. I was thinking, jeez. Apparently this tent used to be about 140 quid. Obviously the retail on it now 250, so inflation, I guess. But it gets a big thumbs up from me. I'll be looking forward to bringing you some more trips in the tent, give it some more praise. Maybe it might not handle the wind so well in future trips. I guess we will see. That's all part of the journey, isn't it? But I'll make sure I get it all documented for you, and maybe one day we will have a full-on review. One more thing I'd just like to say, which makes me feel like this tent is set apart from quite a few others, is that the inner layer is attached to the outer layer. So say with my old tent, if I was putting it together, I'd be rushing getting the inner layer onto the poles, and then it could be raining, so the inside of my tent would be getting wet. But this, like I said, the inner's attached to the outer, so all you need to do is slide the poles through there, both pole sections, and then your tent's up. Just peg it down. No faffing about putting your outer layer on after the inner layer. So if you're after something like that, then this is a real plus, you know. The likelihood of the inside of the tent getting wet is quite low, I'd say. So that is another big positive for this tent. Oh, that's nice. Belter, thank you, Bim. Just want to say shout out to the boys at the Kingfisher. Sound lads, sounds gran. And fuck the old Keswick.